This is the A.R.S show, yo, yo. This is the A.R.S show, yo, ho. This is the A.R.S show, yo, ho. This is the A.R.S show. Life is life. On the mic, I slice and dice. He's so nice, you could say he's cold as ice. Big gate that. It is the host with the most, man that loves the boast. From the east to the west coast, I am A.R.S. That was, and if you like that, you can listen to all my music. A.R.S. on all streaming platforms, the incredible A.R.S. But you are listening to Rance Chesterfield. R-A-N-C-E Chester F-E-I-L-D on Twitch. Rance Chesterfield presents on Facebook. And slowly figuring out what to do with all the streaming, all the twitching, all these videos I'm piling up. See if I want to cross-platform it. So I do actually, just gotta set all that. So the people that get to watch live get to watch live. People that want to watch later, there's different services to help you watch all that. This week we're going into some big time baseball. So you get to see me turn into Rance Chesterfield for another week. Meantime, doing a lot of editing and post-production on old songs so to make clean versions and all that. Trying to get that music synced, that TV library, all that. That's where the real money is in music, outside of touring and merch. Anybody who supports the music, I appreciate that. Anybody who likes CDs, links in bios, you can buy all the CDs you want. Oh yeah, I'm just figuring out how to navigate through this media landscape that is the internet, and there's a million other people doing the same thing, trying to make a living off this, because I think they figured out what I figured out. I'm doing it better at $1 million on this internet thing, and if you know how to cultivate the audience, you can make it happen. But not everybody's gonna be Mr. Beast. Well, it could be okay. There's options out there besides the regular 9 to 5. You gotta dream, figure out a plan. That's how you make it real. Figure out what the obstacles. Surround yourself with people who will know what to do, how to get there. For mentors. It's like, oh, you're 30 with a mentor. What do you mean? Like, yeah, because I'm looking for someone smarter than me at doing something. I don't care how old they are. I want to learn how to fly rocket ships, and the person teaching me is a 10-year-old prodigy. Alright. He knows more than me. Find the master. Find the master. Try again. Fail, try again. Just a lesson towards success. Depending on your perspective. Things like that you could do. I inject some life, positivity, plug all the stuff. Heard Israel killed the leader of Hamas. Hopefully that stops them from fighting, killing each other. Maybe the leaders could come together and be like, hey, we found that nigga. We gonna stop? Alright, yeah, I bet. Let's go on TV, do the hands in the air. We're gonna come up with a new national sport both countries could play instead of fighting. Maybe paintball. You know? Instead of going to war, y'all just hold fucking sporting events every year to quell that. Have sports leagues. And then there's gonna be one or two teams. There's gonna be a mix of both. Yeah. What do I know? I just always see the good in people. Some people see the cup half full. Some people see it half empty. Could always be worse. I'd rather it not. But, you know, still figuring out what to do with some of these programs. Started, I don't know, GPW's coming back or do a new generation. So I get the more recent. I want the 2024 WWE. So I could do 40 years of WrestleMania. That shit's dope. Anybody watched WrestleMania? That shit's awesome. You know, if you're a wrestling fan, hell yeah, it's good. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. WrestleMania, WWE's as hot as it ever been. AEW's being AEW, TNA, and there's options. MLW, Mexico, Japan, well, New Japan, All Japan, Noah. I think Stardom. Stardom is the women's one. Stardom and Shimmer. Shimmer's still around. You know, go to Mexico, AAA, CMLL. A lot of options if you're a wrestling fan. Not the biggest fan of deathmatch wrestling, but there's GCW and all that. For me, that's a little doing too much. Do it for a reason. Why are these guys having a barbed wire fight? Because they've been fighting for about 3 years. And he took it there finally. And somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Like, they gotta die? No, just somebody just gotta go. Loser leave town. That is a hat on a hat. That's the end all be all. Loser leave town. Hasn't been a good one of those in a while. Yeah, they only do that when someone's leaving the company, obviously. Duh. Or they're bringing them back in a mask. The Midnight Rider. But that's hard times, brother. But hard times don't last. Hard times just make harder men who are built to last. Hard times don't last. They just make harder men who are built to last. And that's how you do it. I'm just trying to think of ways to vent frustrations. I think this is a good way. You know, just voice my voice of the voiceless to the void of earless. See who's listening. Hello, 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 hello. Is there anybody in there? No. Ah, okay. Shit, it needs to be a fucking. You know, maybe I should start playing Rocket League again. That's where Ranch Chesterfield started. But it would be even doper if there was like a Rocket League story mode. You know, yeah, the competition's cool, but like, say you want to bring in a casual fan. You know, it's like, Rocket League's kind of for nerds and that shit's hard. I've seen what the pros look like. They be doing too much. I can't do all that. I just want to learn how to play and get comfortable playing the game. You could do training mode. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do that. Get yourself a little trophy and do that. But Rocket League story mode, right? You start off as a nobody. You know, maybe you were somebody. There's three different scenarios you could start with: the nobody, the somebody, and the champ that has to defend, right? And if you can do it all three at once, you know, you can pick it, or you can start as the nobody and do all three. So it's like 3 or 4 seasons, 5, 6 seasons. Say it's like a 10-year period, right? Not too many games a season, you know, 8 to 10, depending on the league. You can set it. How many games per season you want? Between 6 and 12, whatever a Rocket League season is. Or, right? Build your team up, get your reputation up, win games, win local tournaments, regional. Then you finally make it to the National Rocket League. Get some rivals. And recruit new players, recruit new teammates. You end up building like trusts and side missions. It's like, who's the new guy? Who, whatever, rookie. You know, when you're the nobody, you're the rookie, the nobody. When you're the somebody, you're the wash up or the has been. When they champ, they call you champ. You could just play out 3 different scenarios, Rocket League seasons. Yeah, you could have like, relegation. Have to work your team way from 11th tier semi-pro nobodies to professional GOAT champions and all that. Boom. It's a, there's an idea there. That's like what? 10 hours a story? Less? Like 3 hours per storyline. You know? Depending on how many games. Three tiers for the Rookie League. Division 1, like they do it, bronze, silver, and gold storylines. The only way you can make it to gold is you gotta be a champion. You don't have to win the title. Just, look at that Rocket League story. From the farm to the national championship. Yeah, Epic Games, there you go. Whoever owns Rocket League. Rocket League story mode. That's how you bring casual fans back to Rocket League. Ever wanted to play Rocket League too hard? Well, here's an up and coming story of a nobody named you. Me? Yes, you. Right there. Fill in the blanks to create a world to say you could sell a movie. That story's eventually gonna be the movie or TV show you sell. To expand Rocket League, the movie. Me? Yes, you. You fucking loser. Dun 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 dun. Ah, fuck, man. Gotta edit these songs out. One man production team. It ain't easy, Head of the label, artist, manager, publicist, writer, producer. Except I only made really 4 beats that I can officially say. Everything else was, adding little noises here and there, cleaning up the audio, 'cause some beat makers don't know how to level their sounds out. Shit like that. So I can't call everybody producer when it comes to music, but yeah, I made the beat. Yeah, but you didn't make the song. That took a team, usually. That's a team project. And then there's that other producer, the guy that just paid for everything. That's where points come in. See, I think the people who made the song should get the highest percentage because, that's somebody's pen, that's somebody's voice, that's somebody's ear putting all the pieces together. But then there's somebody who put the wallet behind it. And I feel like for that person, that's who gets the points. Meaning, like, alright, I always have that ideology of the 20%, writer, performer, engineer, producer, and there was a fifth I always freaking forget. Artist. say? Writer, performer, engineer, producer. Fuck, where was the fifth one? Writer, producer. Shit, that's gonna bother me. Because I had to split perfectly in my head. It was a 5-way split. Writer, performer, engineer, producer. Who's missing? I guess that 20% is for the marketer, the beat maker. The beat maker. That was it. The person who wrote the song, the person who performed the song, the person who made the beat, the person who engineered the song, the person who produced the song. There it is. There's the 5-way. 20%. And then if somebody's gonna put money to invest it, and that could go either way. There it is. There it is. Writer, performer, engineer, beat maker, producer. And then the points belong to the person that puts the money behind it. You know? And depending on the points, is depending on the money. $100 for every 0.001. Sounds pretty fair. You get 0.001% for every 100 you put in. Because you could get... I think the people who put the work in the studio deserve the highest cut, because you wouldn't have a product to sell if they didn't put that work in. Because I think if you could sell music, you could sell anything. You know? So usually guys are guys that knew how to sell other products, learned how to sell music. I could push that, give me that. Alright, you give them water, they'll sell it to fish. So you need pushing your music. Not a guy who thinks they know it. That's it. The guy who thinks you know it, you need in the studio. Hey, get in there. Quincy Jones, Rick Rubin, all the other unnamed, very successful behind the scenes ears people haven't heard of because they're not Quincy Jones or Rick Rubin. You know, but those guys in Sweden say, hey, we need to make pop music. Oh, call them motherfuckers. Fly them to Sweden. Go get Britney Spears to hit them one more time. This world is big and the internet is bigger. Why do I gotta go to New York to sing and dance in front of a radio exec who probably wants to diddle my butt? You know? I still think of that story from O-Town. I forgot the name of that producer. He's a sucio. You know? You're a big boy. You know what to do. Gorchino. And there's people that'll suck it. Don't take advantage. It's a power thing for some people. I always used to say, is like, yo, I think some people who are like Diddy, for example. No Diddy. You know, he has access to so much pussy, you know, it's just like, I think I'm tired of that. No Diddy. You know, let me try something else. Or, you know, it's like, I'm so successful. People become so successful, they think they're above people. You know? Like, huh, I have more in the bank than you. It's like, so? Then why does somebody who have nothing get you so upset? Because you're not as rich as me. Why? You took all the money. There's nothing left. You're hoarding it all. So I'm gonna appreciate what I got and make the best of it. And that still upsets people. That I think that upsets people even more. It's like, look, I worked all this hard. Why is nobody praising me for all this hard work? Because we don't. Some of us don't care. Some of us aren't looking for that. Not everybody wants to be a boss. Sometimes they want to do what they enjoy. You know, you want to be a carpenter, a plumber, you know, a chef. But it's like, I don't want to work. I don't want to start my own business. I just want to be a chef. Okay, I can respect. But then there's that, I have to own my business. I got to. I'm one of those people. I got tired of trying to have a boss. And I don't want a boss anymore. And there's some people that don't understand it. Like, oh, like you have to have a job. You have to work for somebody. No, you don't. You can work for yourself if you try to. Just scale your business accordingly. No, if it's making something, do something to make more. Shit, I told myself, if I can make 25 cents at music, I'm gonna keep pursuing music. Took me 8 months, but I made 25 cents. Then I made my first dollar, and then I thought, hey, let me boost this up more. Let me see. Let me see. So I looked for quote unquote organic marketing and all that. Those, hey, let me see if I can get drive. What's the right word? Drive views, drive people towards my page. Hey, look at this music I've been making. And I find out not all of it was real. It was, one of those stream farms that come and find out. Once again, some of your favorite artists use. But when you're not as big of an artist as they are, you're a lot easier to get caught. But they do the same techniques. Hey, let's boost sales. Let's do this. Every little loophole. Hey, let's add this song that wasn't originally on the album to the album so that the sales from this song get added to this album. And if that song's platinum, we already have half a platinum album. You know, little tricks like that. Pay attention. You see it long enough. And then they don't like that when you can notice their trick. No, no, no. This guy knows too much. This guy asks too many questions. Why? Because I can see through the finesse. That's that. That's why they sign people young, so they could keep them dumb, ignorant, and then you end up like James Blake 10 years later asking, "Yo, where's the money?" He chose his options. It's offer and opportunity, I always say. That offer better be worth it, or the opportunity better be worth it. Because sometimes you're not gonna get both. And if you're getting both, that means you're doing something right. They shouldn't. I always say, if they making you rush to a decision, then they're not serious about the deal. Why do I only have 48 hours to make the decision? Uh, Read the paperwork. Read the fine print. If it sounds too good to be true, read the paperwork. You don't say. You got it's like the video game industry now. Hey, let's make you pay $70 for 2K, but then let's lock away the rest of the game behind another $50 of DLC, quote unquote. You mean content that was already supposed to be in the game that you want to add later to market on? See, stop paying for half-finished games. Stop paying for. That's really what it is. Stop paying for half. Stop paying full price for half-finished games. Wait 6 months. And that's what you start waiting 6 months on technology. They're gonna have to start actually making their products better. Oh, so that you can buy it at launch. Because if you know don't buy the new iPhone at launch. It's gonna be messed up. Don't buy the new PlayStation. Any of the consoles at launch, because it's going to be messed up. You're going to be wasting money. Scalpers will bring the market down. You know, that's why nobody really got PS5s, yo, because the scalpers thought that happened in the 90s with the comic books. Hey, the guys did the same thing with comic books and actually crashed the market because there was no demand. They killed the actual demand for the product. What brings the price up for a lot of these products is demand. If you don't have no demand, nobody cares. This guy out here taking all the PS5s, and then he's like, I don't want the PS5 anymore. I'm gonna just go get the Switch. I'm gonna just go get the. I'm gonna go get what's available because there's no access to it. Cause y'all too stupid. Well, if you can't afford it, just say it. No, stupid. Nobody wants to be finessed. So it makes me feel bad for this generation. Y'all get finessed. Y'all are okay with getting finessed. That pay to win mindset. You know, some people can't be bought. Some things you can't buy. Like respect. Like actual, glory. Yeah, cool. Have the OnlyFans. But understand what that comes with. Understand if you're gonna put your pussy out there, your digital footprint, you don't rely on sex. There's a lot of, because OnlyFans is the biggest pimp in the game. Not Don Juan, not Mr. White folks. Not OnlyFans is the biggest pimp in the world. Think of how many hoes that motherfucker turned out. Every year, Pimp of the Year should go to OnlyFans for the amount of hoes that motherfucker turns out. And game is game. I'm just recognizing game. Y'all try to look for the issue. Oh, support sex work. No, no, no. Okay, cool. But understand, you're not gonna be seen as the same person. Once you're a sex worker, you will always be seen as that. Once, cause you could have learned to cook. Go get it. All these trades, all these actual skills that are available, you could have gone with. You took that route. Yeah, cause you thought it would be easier. That's fine. Do what you gotta do, man. It's just a lot of things. Some people have morals. Some people have code. Some people don't see money as the end all be all. And if you're not one of those people, live your best life. Who cares what others think? And if you're one of those people that do care, you're probably very easily egoed. Your ego is very easily rattled. This probably hurts hearing, oh, this nigga's bro, he's this, that's why you on blah blah blah. And Saint sour grapes, it's just reality. I understand where I'm at in life. Could always be better. I'll work harder at it. One thing I'm not gonna do is pretend like the rest of y'all. I think that's. Wanna stop talking depressed. Wanna be happy. I always say it's a good day to have a good day. Every day above ground's a good day, and never kiss a hooker in the mouth. I'm just gonna switch to big time baseball.